So this is the tarp we would normally see on the field during rain delays.
And then we had the Chicago Federal League. Now, the Federal League was sort of a road baseball league, kind of like the XFL was for the NFL. And Charles Wrigley was a reason Wrigley underwent a $15 million renovation to the ballpark. This mezzanine level was previously for members of the press, media, broadcasting. This entire level was just set up for media. That's baseball club. Now they have a sign in the front of that building that says AC 06299. Does anybody know what those numbers stand for?
Yeah.
How long it's been since what? 0 is a number since our last division championship, which was last season. 62 years since our last National League pennant, which was 1945. 99 years since our last World Series championship, which was 1908. It's here in Wrigley Field history. That is the first broadcast booth for Chicago Bears football. Now, when you talk about the Bears in Wrigley Field, now the Bears, I told you, played here from 1921 to 1970. Now that's what, 49 years of professional football played here? That actually, up until last season, made Wrigley Field the host of more NFL football games than any other stadium in the NFL's history. This is another part of the renovation prior to 1988. This was a storage area. They decided to turn it into a nice concession area. This half actually can be rented out prior to a game for groups. Most people don't even know this patio area even exists, so it's a nice little area to come out during the game. We're actually going up to the press box next. This press box is probably the smallest press box of any Major League ballpark. When we walk down this hall, I pointed out that all the broadcast booths are here on this side. The very first booth that we see is the WGN TV booth. That is where they sing the seventh inning stretch from, here at Wrigley. The very next booth is Visitors TV. Then the next booth, the third one in, is the WGN radio booth. That's where Monsanto sits. And then the fourth one in is Visitors Radio. See, it is quite small and quite compact. As I told you, it was expanded once prior to the 1990 All-Star Game. They actually expanded it. The original clubhouse actually ended at this pillar right here, so it was just this much. So they added on about a quarter to it.
This room, from Babe Ruth to Jackie Robinson, and this, the expression of these walls could talk. Think about the stories that have been within these four walls in the last 94 years of this ballpark. Even some of the great players of this day, Miguel Tejada, Lance Berkman, Prince Fielder, and CeCe Sabathia will be here in a couple next week. So a lot of people have been through this room. Now the locker room, when a team comes in town, like Milwaukee will be coming from Philadelphia tomorrow night. When they come from Philadelphia, everything that they wear in the games on Sunday will come to us dirty, because when a team travels from point A to point B, they do so as quickly as possible. All right. So when a team lands in town, they'll be met at the airport with 2 trucks, 2 buses. The 2 buses, along with one of the trucks, will take the team and their luggage to the hotel. That other truck will come here. First thing off will be that dirty laundry. Duffel bag for each locker, and then trunks. Can be video equipment, weight room equipment. It depends. Some teams have 10 of them. Some teams have 30. Or if you're the Dodgers, 36. So it all really depends. So when a team comes in, they'll find their locker set numerically from Reggie Abercrombie all the way around to that doubled up Masonette Arias locker. Those are the guys that didn't have any major league time. We have 30 player lockers and they had 31 players, so we had to double up a locker. Just like the Brewers, who are going to have 37 players. So we're going to have to double up a couple guys, and our plan is right over in that corner with CeCe Sabathia and Prince Fielder. They'll be sharing a locker over in that corner. Catwalk system scoreboard. I guess each 2 games is a...
And this is the batter's eye, and that's the view from the batter's eye out onto Wrigley Field. Pretty cool. These are the stairs leading down into the dugout, and you can see why Bailey gets a ball every time the game we come to, because there's our seats right there. And when Bailey comes out, he's waving da-da-da-da-da. There's Kevin taking our picture, and we're filming Kevin taking our picture. My best friend in the world right there. Total Cubs fan, just like me. And here comes my bestest pal in the world. And Kevin is in the dugout where the Cubs play. How does it feel to be a player, man?
Good.
Welcome to the team.
I feel good. I feel ready.
You ready? Yeah. What position you play, Kev?
and all of them.
All right. Kevin is a total utility man. Hey, this is Shellie with GoCubs2008.com.
Cut.
Hey, this is Shellie with GoCubs2008.com, and I'm here with Robert. And Robert gave us the coolest tour of Wrigley Field ever. So Robert, how long have you been doing this?
5 years.
And are you paid? Is it volunteer? How's this thing work?
It is volunteer through Cubs Care, and you know, when I did it, when I signed up, they didn't have enough tour guides, but now they have way too many, so it's a neat thing to do.
And how'd you learn about all the history of the ballpark and the Cubs?
Just doing tours and talking with other tour guides who have a plethora of information. And Ed Hardig, who is a Cubs historian, actually does tours as well. So
Very cool.
Yes.
So who are some famous people that have come through and taken tours here at Wrigley?
Vince Vaughn is one that I know of, and a bunch of Playboy Playmates did one time too.
Oh, well, there you go. So do you get to ever talk with the players, meet them, anything like that?
No, I met Sammy Sosa once when he was here on a DL rehab for his back when he pulled his muscle in his back, but he was here, I met him. That was the only time I've ever met a player here.
So are most of the folks that come through here, is this like their dream of a lifetime to come through Wrigley Field and do the whole tour thing?
Absolutely. People that are, you know, anywhere from 5, 6 years old to 90 have done tours, and whether they've been here or not for games, they love it either way. They learn more than they would ever have thought they could. So it's fun.
Well, Robert gave us a great tour, and thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And you can see all the footage from the tour right here at GoCubs2008.com. So this is Wrigley Field, and this is Shellie Hall with Get Creative, and you can check out all of the coverage from all of the playoff series right here at Wrigley, and you can find that at GoCubs2008.com.